Welcome to the Thought Broadcasters Podcast. I'm your host, Cam, transmitting thought-provoking frequencies, and I'm not only exposing the games within the game, but the traps hiding inside of them. Season 1 was about recognizing the game. Season 2 is about recognizing the traps hidden within the games within the game. Season 2, Episode 6, today's transmission, Identity Trap. Who are you? It's one of the simplest questions ever asked. Yet for many people, it's one of the hardest to answer because most people answer within their job, their title, their relationship status, their accomplishments, their failures, their reputation, or who they used to be. But what happened when those things change? What happened when the title disappears? When the relationship ends? When the career shifts? When life asks you to become someone new? Many people aren't trapped by their circumstances. They're trapped by an identity they've outgrown. Welcome to the identity trap. The identity trap occurs when we become so attached to a version of ourselves that we resist growth, change, and evolution. Instead of using our identity as a tool, we become imprisoned by it. We stop asking, who am I becoming, and become obsessed with who I've always been. Trap isn't having identity. The trap is believing that's all you will ever be. Here are a few identity traps. Trap 1, the past self trap. Many people are loyal to a version of themselves that no longer exists. They keep telling old stories, repeating old mistakes, revisiting old labels. The problem is growth requires letting go. You cannot become who you're meant to be while constantly trying to prove who you used to be. Trap 2, the title trap. Some people build their entire identity around a position, a title, a role, or achievement. Then one day life changes. The title disappears, the role ends, and suddenly they don't know who they are anymore. A title can't describe what you do. It should never determine who you are. Trap 3, the reputation trap. Many people spend years maintaining an image, trying to protect how they are perceived, trying to meet expectations, trying to stay consistent with the version of themselves others recognize. But growth often requires disappointing old expectations. Sometimes healing looks strange to people who only knew your wounds. Trap 4, the limitation trap. The most dangerous identity is often the one we secretly assign ourselves. I'm not creative. I'm not smart enough. I'm always unlucky. I'm just that type of person. Eventually those thoughts become invisible cages. Not because they're true, because they've been repeated long enough to feel true. What if your identity isn't something you're supposed to protect? What if it's something you're supposed to refine? A tree doesn't apologize for outgrowing its seeds. A butterfly doesn't return to being a caterpillar because it's familiar. Life itself is built on transformation. Maybe the healthiest question isn't, who am I? Maybe it's, who am I becoming? The exit door begins with permission. Permission to evolve. Permission to change. Permission to release labels that no longer serve you. Permission to stop introducing yourself through your pain, your mistakes, your titles, or your past. You are not required to remain who you were simply because people became comfortable with that version of you. Growth is not betrayal. Evolution is not inconsistency. Sometimes becoming yourself requires letting go of who you thought you had to be. The identity trap convinces us that who we've been is who we must remain. But life was never designed to stand still. Stay aware, stay alive, and don't just play the game, understand it. Transmission complete.